Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Wanjiru Kabuchi and I'm one person who is so passionate about mental health. And I feel that this is a topic that majority of us may not be willing to talk about. Hence, I've created a safe platform where everybody can come in here and talk about the issue of mental health. Today's topic is concerned about the mental health among the students, because I've realized that these students between the age of 18 to 20, they are going through a lot. They are going through a lot. A lot is expected of them. And so this one can cause their mental breakdown. Hence, today's mental health with students. Because I've realized that the students who are aged between the age of 14 to age of 20 and they are in high school, these guys are going through a lot, and they're going through something that they might not be able to share with each and every person that they meet. And so most of them, they resort into getting into drugs and drugs abuse. And that is why today I'm so passionate talking about mental health among the students. Welcome. So when it comes to the issue of mental health among the students, there are some of the things that are contributing to their mental torture. And some of these things, they might not be able to overcome them, or they might not be able to have control over them unless we come in as a society, we come in as a school administration, we come in as parents and make sure that they are comfortably talking about them and they are comfortable, so that at least we help them to be mentally stable. Such kind of factors, one could be high parent expectation. Now, of course, we do have our expectation as parents, why we are educating our kids and why we take them to school. But we might be targeting the bar way too high for these kids to meet. Assume the student is getting around C+ and above, or C+ thereabout. The parent might feel discouraged and might feel like the kid need to perform more than that. And this can be putting a lot of pressure to this kid, putting a lot of pressure to the student. And some of them, when they do not meet this expectation of the parent, they feel, they end up feeling hopeless, they feel discouraged, they feel that there's no need of working hard, because the parent at the end of the day will not be appreciating them. So what I'm saying is that parent high expectation may hinder the student to perform as per the expectation, and may make them have this mental breakdown, because they always feel like they are failure. They feel like nobody understands what they are going through. And let me tell you, there's a lot of pressure when it comes to success, and there is a lot of pressure when it comes to performance. And so if you keep on pressuring your student way too high, first of all, not understanding the thing that they're going through, it might have an impact on their mental health. Another factor that could be contributing to mental breakdown among the students could be tight school calendars. You'll bear with me that since COVID hit the country, so many things happened and so many things changed. And one of the such things that were affected by this COVID pandemic is the school calendar. Now that means that the school calendar and school terms were shortened from 14 weeks to currently around 10 weeks. And that means that the syllabus has to be completed. The same syllabus wasn't shrinked. And so when the students are in school, a lot is expected of them. They're supposed to wake up, go to class, attend all the lessons, go to participate in different other activities of the school. And yet at the end of the day, these students are supposed to sit back in class and ensure that they finish up on the syllabus. This could be a lot among the students, and it could be contributing to the mental breakdown of some of the students. So I think as a community, I think as a school, we need to understand that students, this is affecting them a lot, and we see how best can we adjust it so that at least it will be comfortable for everybody and for each and every student to ensure that they're doing what partakes of them and they're contributing positively towards their performance, hence no breakdown in terms of mental breakdown. Peer pressure is also something that is highly contributing to the mental breakdown of students. How is this so? That of course there's some students who want to emulate others, and in the process they could not be fitting in these cliques, they could not be fitting in these groups, and so they feel like, I'm being rejected because of one way or the other. In one way in which students group themselves is among the performance. Students tend to group themselves depending on their performance. And so if a student is not fitting in that group depending on the performance, they might feel discouraged. Now, another way in which students group themselves is depending on their behavioral manner. Now, if again they fit in there and they land into troubles, then it means that these students, again, they feel like they're not being accepted, they're not doing as per the expectation, and that one can cause a lot of mental breakdown. So peer pressure among the students is something that can highly contribute to mental breakdown among the students. So it is the high time you as a parent, as a school, talk about these issues, help the student to group themselves with positive cliques that can contribute to them positively, that can change their manners, that can change their behavior, that can even change and contribute positively to their performance, other than just grouping themselves with people who are likely to mess up with their mind and people who are likely to mess up with their livelihood and life while in school. So I hope that this is something that the school or even the Ministry of Education can advise on students on how best can they group themselves. But we know that as much as that is done, students still tend to group themselves depending on the different cliques, different groups, and that might also land them into troubles, either with the administration or either with their parents, and this one can also cause their mental breakdown. So this issue of mental breakdown and this issue of mental health among the student is something that should be addressed with a lot of concern, and doesn't mean that, of course, now we just shy off from talking about it. I want to tell you that it is important that we create working guidance and counseling department in school, and not only to talk about behavioral and manner in which the students are conducting themselves while in school, but it's also good that we talk about this issue of mental illness among the student. Why? Because you'll find that we might be pressuring the student to perform, but we might not be understanding what they're going through. And if now we are able to understand and let them express themselves, what are they going through? How is the group and how is life in high school affecting them mentally, that we can be able to understand them well. And finally, we'll be able to solve issues such as drug abuse. We'll be able to solve issues such as poor performance, and we will make them more comfortable and make them we will make these students feel more comfortable to express themselves and to feel loved and to feel that everybody is concerned about their mental health. I hope now that one will create awareness among all of us as educators to ensure that we address also the issue of mental illness among the students.